Okay folks, heretofore I'm a big GoPro geek, but I've not gone this far yet. I've not gone so far as to wear one on my head. And so I'm going to give this a shot. This is a new GoPro head strap with some rubberized. Let me get the name of this. The name of the company that makes this is the Accessory Pro head strap mount for GoPro. The reason I've not, I bought this one on Amazon. But the reason I've not done this yet is I really suspected that my head probably moves more than I think it does. I know that your brain actually compensates. It's almost like a Steadicam, your brain is, for the movements of your body. And so you think maybe your head isn't moving left and right a whole lot and up and down. But I'm going to walk around a bit with this in my garden, strapped to my head. I'm not going to show you what it looks like on me. I don't know, maybe I will just for a second. And we're going to see just how this works. So head strap mount for GoPro. And you can tell me, I'm going to try to walk as smoothly as I can just around our garden and our yard for a minute. Okay, so I'm starting a little tour here. Nikki's over doing some cleaning in the garden, but I'm just going to walk around the yard a little. How's it look?
A total GoPro nerd.
I do look, don't I?
Ears are down and everything. Ears are down and pointed.
My what? My ears are pointed?
Yeah.
You can see my shadow. I got the GoPro pulled pretty tight down over my ears. It actually is very comfortable. It's not, doesn't feel strange or anything. I'm using the my little Zoom recorder, my new Zoom recorder here for audio. So we've got a nice warm February day here now. This is the 22nd. We had this huge snowstorm not too long back, and now we're back to really nice weather. I'm guessing it's 65 degrees or maybe even warmer than that, and a nice breeze. This little breeze will give me a test for the audio on this little Zoom, see if the wind sounds pretty bad on it or not, because we have some wind blowing around. Well, I can see Charlotte really clearly down there today. Way more clear than when I tried to shoot it last week. Way off in the distance. So, we've been trimming rose bushes. These things were totally out of control. You can see where Nikki's been raking out the stuff that I trimmed off of them. So they're kind of a mess right now, but hopefully they're going to be beautiful again in the spring and summer. We usually have really nice roses. These little piles of stuff, so the stuff that needs to go down there on our burn pile. Little apple trees, they were growing straight up, so I came out and pruned them this morning. This is about the time of year you want to prune apples. And so I pruned the apple and peach trees. So yeah, I've been really curious. I've never worn a headband type thing for GoPro because I really just didn't know how useful it would be. I didn't know if I could trust kind of my gait. You know, would it be kind of hard to watch video shot when it's strapped to your head? But what I've always had in mind is that, well, it does show what you experience, doesn't it? I mean, I'm in medium field of view now. If I went to wide field of view, I'd see even more like what I'm in my regular field of view is. I imagine medium field of view on the GoPro is probably 70% of what I would be seeing otherwise. So if I go hiking with this, I could take an extra battery, extra card. I could, for instance, climb to the top of Hawksbill and leave my hands free to use a walking stick, or, you know, wrangle some other gear or something, and let the GoPro just sit on my head. I mean, I know I could do a helmet cam type thing or something. I don't like wearing helmets. This thing actually feels about like a sweatband on your head. It doesn't, it's not one bit uncomfortable. I may go in the house and shoot just a second or two in the mirror so you can see what it looks like. I've just got an old t-shirt on. I'm chilling out right now after the morning work. We're just trying to get the garden somewhat fixed up before spring hits, so that when stuff starts to grow, it'll start to come back out even and all. Nikki's doing a great job just tearing up the old plants and stuff. It's amazing that the spinach is still growing, isn't it? I mean, yeah, we could leave the spinach in until the bugs come, so all winter long spinach has grown. Okay, so now I'm going to go inside look at some GoPro head cam video and see if it's usable or not. And it could be I could tighten this thing up and it could work a little better. I didn't go super tight with it or anything. I do feel it moving just ever so slightly on my head as I walk around. So that's test one with the cool Hero 3 head strap. Let's stop it recording.